So of course, if you learn a language with somebody who is also not a native speaker, you are more likely to keep an accent. For example, you can hear my German accent in English, and when I was learning Spanish with my 2 German friends, we all kept a German accent. Tengo un acento alemán. And in Japanese as well. Nihongo demo acusento ga aru. Et c'est la même chose en français. J'ai un accent allemand. So yeah, you see, you can hear I'm from Germany, but it's not really Arnold Schwarzenegger-like, and I think even if it was really bad, who cares? When I go abroad and talk in the local language, it's always easy to have interesting conversations when the locals realize I'm a foreigner who actually invested time to learn their language. So yeah, in my opinion, this is not really a problem. But there's one exception. When you learn tonal languages such as Chinese, Thai or Vietnamese, where there are differences between ma, 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 then this language learning method gets a little tricky. And with little tricky, I mean very tricky. I still believe that you can become fluent in Chinese in 5 months with this method, but of course you would have to speak Chinese every day for 5 hours. The problem is that you would need to focus on pronunciation for at least 1 month. After all, 2 total beginners starting to speak Chinese with each other without intonation training beforehand is just not a good idea. Because if you get used to a wrong pronunciation, it will be hard to unlearn. So, a possibility for total beginners would be to listen to Chinese vocab every day for 5 hours and just repeating it. And even better, for those without any learning experience in Chinese or other tonal languages, the best option would be to have your pronunciation corrected by a native Chinese speaker if you have this option. I believe that it's possible to nail the 4 tones within 1 month if practiced enough. So just remember that for tonal languages, it's important to have a clear idea on how to pronounce the words before you start the language learning game.